signal and sculpting it into something of beauty.
So, hey, I'm about to do my makeup. Disclaimer, just because I'm doing my makeup on camera does not mean that I am a guru or a beauty person. I do the most basic of the basic routine. My products are trash. They're probably expired, but you gotta work with what you got. I'm actually getting ready to go out to eat with my family. Have a few family members' birthdays today, and well, we're celebrating a few members' birthdays, and it's gonna be a chill, you know, get beat type evening. That doesn't really make sense, but whatever. But I just wanted to, like I said, throw that in there that I'm not a guru. So if y'all see something and you be like, girl, why are you doing it like that? Charge it to my head, not my heart. You know. I would tell y'all the products, but like I said, they're kind of expired probably. Like, it's so bad. Some of my stuff doesn't even have like the writing on it anymore because it's so old. But like I said, you do what you gotta do. I know I've been gone, which is disclaimer. I'm making a video about you know, why I've been gone, and you know the reason why I've been gone, and why, you know, what I plan on doing with my channel. I should have posted it before this video, so if it's not out, my bad. But if it is out, you know, I should have said in that video how I really want to like post more and get content and be a bomb content creator. So I gotta do stuff like this, just post, you know, just be me, really me, you know, not that fake YouTuber excitement and stuff. Just be me on camera. I gotta work on that. And yeah, just push content. So I was thinking all this week about what I wanted to talk about in a get ready with me type platform. And so I was thinking, like, due to the fact that what I was supposed to talk about in my last video, how I don't really like the traditional 9-to-5 type job style, and how my goal is to work for myself and, you know, not necessarily be an entrepreneur, but I guess if I do work for myself, I have to be an entrepreneur in some form or fashion. But just basically, you know, do what I want to do versus going into a job and clocking in, you know. Not saying that I'm not grateful for my job. I have a great job, but it's not where I want to be for the rest of my life, you know. With that being said, the more and more I'm going through, like, trying to figure out what I want to do, and crap, I usually do my eyebrows first, whatever. But yeah, like, figure out what I want to do more and more every day, learning more about myself and who I am and what I like. I'm realizing that my college degree is probably pointless. Now, I'm about to say some really harsh things about college. Like, it's really about to come out. Like, seriously, like, it's about to be like boom, 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 and then everybody gonna probably be like, girl, like, don't make it seem like college is whack. Look, I had a great experience, you know, especially once I switched my major. Like, I love my classes, I love my professors, I love going out, I love being with my friends, I love living with my friends when I did. It was, you know, a good experience. But I'm talking about, like, aftermath of college, like after you graduate and you're thrown into the real world. Even though I was kind of already in the real world, because I was already paying bills and having jobs and doing all that other stuff. But like the real world of, hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to, what's your career going to be? X, Y, and Z or whatever. I really need to get some new makeup. I just feel like I'm looking at it on camera, I'm like, ugh. But hopefully it comes together. But yeah, like trying to figure out what I want to do and realizing that my degree is probably, you know, I don't regret it, but it might have not been completely necessary for what I wanted to do, what I want to do. But like I said, I'm not about to sit up here and be like, oh, you know, poor me. Y'all, my eyebrows, I need to get them done so freaking bad. Like, I've been like waiting it because I get them threaded. This is a very quick story. I get them threaded, and so if you go like every 2 weeks and get them threaded, your eyebrows are going to be non-existent. So I wait like 2.5 months. But when it's on that tail end and I still wait a little bit longer, they look like who did it and why. Let me sharpen this because if I don't, my eyebrows are going to be looking like who did it and why. Where was I? But yeah, like I low-key think college is a scam. And let me like clarify what I mean by that. Now, if you have a desire to be like a scientist or a mathematician, a doctor, things like that, like clearly you need college. You know what I'm saying? Like but being like an entrepreneur and, well, not necessarily entrepreneur because you could take a business course or do business, you know, major in business. But, you know, doing YouTube or being a content creator or being a media influencer, college is literally just an experience. But to get more into what I mean by it being a scam, I just feel like it's overpriced. And it's overpriced to the point where, hold on, I might have to, let me do my eyebrows real quick, hold on. I'm back. Yeah, surprisingly I can't talk and do eyebrows. I was like looking at that junk like that's a disaster waiting to happen. But what was I? Oh yeah, like I just feel like college is way overpriced, like, and especially for people who, you know, are basically are going to be open up to a field that doesn't pay buku money. Like clearly science jobs, IT jobs, medical jobs, they pay a decent living, especially to survive in the DMV area. But let's just be frank, like in order to make a lot of money with degrees like communication and mass comm and things like that, art, fine arts, you have to basically work for free in the beginning of your career. Like you got to do buku internships, and you really have to like be a bomb person at networking. And when I say bomb, you got to be like boop, 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 get yourself in those seats, you know what I'm saying? So number one, I'm not the type of person that works for free. I'm like, I don't even really want to work, so for me to work for free, and not saying I don't want to work, it's just like I don't want to be worked like a slave and then it's free 99. Like, no, sweetie, like, no, you got me chopped. I'm not about to do that or whatever. I mean, and then they want to pay, they don't pay well at all. Like, I don't want to struggle, you know what I'm saying? Like, I came from a family that struggled. I seen my parents live check to check, and it's not cute, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I want to be balling off the track, you know, it would be nice, but it's not like I want to be like balling off the track right off for graduation, but I want to be able to afford some type of lifestyle, you know, pay my bills and still, you know, buy me a cute shirt here and there, which is what I can do with the job I have now. And so I just feel like, point blank period, you shouldn't be $30,000 to $50,000 in debt to come out to a job field that's only offering $25,000 to $30,000 a year. Like, make it make sense for me, fam. Like, I don't get that. I think it's so stupid. I feel like I'm beating this joint to death. I just think it's so like the ugly part of the system. And that's just like, to me, that's like a definition of a scam. To make it seem like, oh yeah, you need this degree, you need this degree. But when I do what I gotta do to get the degree, where my job's at, you know? And I understand you gotta work, you know, you gotta show people why you're the best candidate for their job. Like, they want the best of the best. Duh, like, clearly. But at the same time, like, I feel like I shouldn't be able to apply to like 70 jobs. For real, this is no lie, you guys. Like, I've been on Indeed. It was one point in time when I was on Indeed every day, even before I graduated, right? And I really just thought people wasn't knocking at my door because, you know, basically I didn't have my degree yet. But did it again, graduated, and started applying again for jobs. Nobody has called me back. I've literally had like, I had somebody call me back and be like, hey, are you interested? Would you be interested in this position? Clearly, if I applied for it, I'm going to be interested. And so, due to the fact that I don't want to, you know, work for free, doing something that probably will be more of what I want to do, I've been applying for jobs that I know I don't really want, you know? And not saying that I'm like, oh, please don't call me back, but it's just like, I know that after a year I'm going to be looking for something else because I'm not going to be happy. So, with all that being said, I just think that college just sets some people up. It shouldn't be that expensive. For what? Like, for what? And then they have the nerve to say, you know, I feel like if I'm paying for my education, you shouldn't have the right to fail me. Now, I know that sounds super bizarre, but I'm like, you gonna tell me that I'm paying you to fail? And you're like, oh, well, you're not applying yourself correctly. The way that grade system is, y'all, like, I remember my last semester, if you go back to, did I graduate? You already know I graduated, but that video, you know, I was on the cusp of like, on the fence, like, okay, snap, like, am I gonna graduate or not? Because I just didn't know, because the grade system is so stupid. And then they don't tell you, it's just a scam. Like, every time I think about it, I get kind of annoyed, perturbed, because it's just like, I don't want to say it's set up to make you fail, but I feel like in some essence, like, they don't care, like, if you fail. You know what I'm saying? And granted, that is life, but why should I have the same drive and fire to get a job that I really don't want when all you care about is the work? You don't care about me. You don't care about where I want to go. You don't care about, you know, if I want to, you know, do YouTube full time, or you don't care if I want to do photography or videography. All you care about the numbers being crunched, those phones being answered, or whatever you do is getting done. That's all they care about is the job. And I'm not saying that every single company is like that, or every single college is like that, or whatever path you choose to take. I'm not saying, I'm quite sure there's people that care, but for the most part, it's not, you know, it's pretty much do what you gotta do and keep it pushing. But I just think it's just a scam. Like, and again, I'm about to bake. Again, don't take this as Asia telling you not to go to college. Go to college. It's a great experience. You know, you meet people. You never know what type of opportunities are there. But don't think that the doors are just going to open because you got a degree. They try to make it seem like that. And every person I talk to, oh, you got that? Oh, you got that? Oh, you should get a job real fast. No. No, not at all. Not at all. Like, you know, some opportunities have come up, but like I said, for the most part, no, not really. It's nothing that I really, really want to do. And for real, like, I feel like for so, like, long, I've done everything that people told me would set me up and it would put me in a better position, and I haven't been 100% happy. For example, like, oh, join the military, you know, it's going to give you what you need. Or, I know I'm super crazy, but I'm about to be defined. But, you know, join the military is going to set you up. Oh, go to this school, it's going to be great. Oh, do this major, you won't have jobs like that. You know, each thing has put me in a position where I'm just like, I don't like this, I'm annoyed, and I come off as a complainer, which I think it is a part of me, but I complain to make things better, you know. But for the most part, like, it's made me have a negative outlook on certain things. So it's just like, no, I want to do what I want to do. And that's the role I'm taking in my career, finding my career, because I'm not about to be set up for the rest of my life. I do not want to be 40 some years old looking and be like, this ain't my job. Like, this isn't for me. You know what I'm saying? But my retirement relies on this job, so I just can't quit. My health insurance relies on this job, so I just can't quit. You know, I don't want to be in that type of position. I don't really bake too long because I'm not trying to give y'all advice or anything, but I just don't look like Casper, and I feel like when I bake really long, due to my skin complexion, look, I'm already looking a little ashy. But yeah, but that's how I feel. You know, college is, like I said, I don't regret the experience, but I just feel like it kind of just set me up. And I actually took the really smart route. One thing I do regret, I probably shouldn't have took as much on my loans. Like, when I got my package, I'm just disclosing this because I don't really care. It's not like it's a secret or anything. But when I got my loans, I took the full package. I didn't, you know, give the money back. I was like, hey, you're saying I deserve this money, so I'm going to take this money. And I was able to pay off some things. I was able to buy things I needed from school, things that I wanted and needed. So I don't regret that either. But looking back, maybe I could have did that a little differently, but whatever. I got the money and I'm paying for it now. But I mean, tell me what y'all think. Like, do you think it's right to, and then, let me get this out. My mind is going so fast. Do y'all think it's right that you have a sign up for school, get into all this debt, especially for people who don't have parents that's like paying for it and stuff, like people who have to like literally do it on their own? Do you think it's right to make them be in all this debt and then not have jobs, decent jobs, that's going to help them pay off the debt in a decent amount of time? Like, if that's not a scam, I don't know what is. But tell me what y'all think. Like, I know me and my friends, we have this conversation all the time, but we try not to think about it because it's just like, at the end of the day, we don't want to be too negative and get too like sad and stuff. But for real, it's kind of like low-key depressing. Like, I'm not even going front. Because you don't want to be a slave to the money, you know what I'm saying? I want to live a life where I do what I like, I create dope stuff, and just be overall a cool, like, well, not cool, but create dope things, like things that people can relate to and be like, wow, I vibe with that. Like, that's my goal in life, as well as pay my bills and live a comfortable life. But for real, it's like that's a non-existent, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. I mean, like, I even had a person, like, I was talking to this person, I was talking to this person about, you know, my situation, how I've been having, like, I wouldn't call it an issue, I don't want to like put it out there that it's an issue, but I've been having like a challenge with trying to, you know, get interviews and stuff. And I told her my experience, and I was like, you know, boo boo boo. And then I told her my degree, which is communications, and she was, oh yeah, that's probably why you're having a problem. Like, so you trying to tell me my degree is bad? Like, and that's what makes me mad when people try to play like communications and basically fine art degrees, because at the end of the day, we still work. It's not like you're just like, hey, here's your degree. Like, you still put in the work to get that degree, like point blank in the period. It's not like that joint is easy. Like, you know how many papers I had to do? And granted, I love my major, I enjoyed being there, you know what I'm saying? So you tell me just because I enjoy it, it's a bad degree? Like, no, that's so stupid. Like, it's stupid. Dang, that looks really rosy on camera, but in like life, the way I'm looking at it, I'm just like, dang, I can't even see it. It looks really rosy on camera. And for real, if you want to keep that type of like mentality, not saying that that's the mentality that person had, but for jobs, like for real, if you look at somebody's resume and you see they have a fine arts degree and you be like, nah, on to the next, then shame on you. And then shame on the system of college, because I sound so like, shame on you, shame on you. It sounds so stupid. But for real though, like shame on you, like, and for like shame on the system of college, because if that's the case, if my degree is bad or it's not good enough, then I need that to reflect in my loans. It should be a cheaper degree. And that was another thing I was thinking about, like, if I can't get, like, if my degree is not going to get me the jobs, the same jobs as, you know, technology, science, doctors, whatever, then it needs to be a cheaper degree. Like, why are we all paying for the same money to struggle differently? Like, no, that's whack. Like, tell me what y'all think about that too. Here comes my favorite part. I swear this isn't a makeup tutorial, but I just love highlight. I think that no matter what, if you got a good highlight, your makeup is finished. You know what I'm saying? I've had some really ugly makeup days, but the highlight, look at that. The highlight literally, I don't know how it looks on camera. I definitely don't know how it's going to look on camera when I put it large screen, but it's giving me life in real life, and it's giving me life in this Pathfinder, because sis is illuminating right now. Sis, I haven't used that in a while. So I'm going to finish my face, take out my hair. Y'all, look at this. My hair, I literally kept getting twisted all this week. I've been looking like a jailbait. Look at my edges. I'm about to finalize my makeup, take out my hair, put on my clothes, and then I'm gonna finalize this video. Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Hey, hold on. Who's there? So, to finalize or conclude this video, I really want you guys to know I'm not trying to be anti-college. Like, I think that if, first of all, if you need it, go. You know, it gives you an opportunity to have an experience outside of your parents' home or whoever you grew up with. So it gives you that experience. And also, if that's what your job requires, that's what your job requires. There's no way around it. I'm just saying there's flaws in the system. And I just want y'all to know, as a post-grad who thought that the world was going to be given to them or whatever, it's not like that. Like, of course the opportunities are there and things like that, but it's not necessarily, that doesn't necessarily mean that jobs are just going to be knocking on your door ready to give you a job. Like, it's a lot of work. It's a job finding a job. So just wanted to leave you guys with that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm telling you, I'm really trying to get on my posting game and produce bomb content for you guys, but no buts. You know, take out the but. I will do it. Don't know how, but I am. And thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.
They're taking a pure electric signal and sculpting it into something of beauty.